Hey everybody, Kris over at MTGRX. Today I want to talk a little bit about an Edge of Eternity card called Ouroboros. Ouroboros is a 1/3 plant worm creature that costs 2 and 2 green. And it says, at the beginning of combat of your turn, creatures you control get X +1/+1 counters on it equal to this creature's power. So as a 1/3, it stands to give each of your creatures a +1/+1 counter. I think this is an incredibly powerful card for green in general. I think it's going to produce some really strong decks. There's so many ways to use it very well. There's other cards they printed in the same set that look to support this card. Another one is Loading Zone. Loading Zone is an enchantment. Its initial casting cost is 3 and a green, and it's 1/2 of Doubling Season. It just says however many counters a creature, a planet, or a spacecraft may get, it gives them twice as many +1/+1 counters. And it also has Warp. It's a mechanic that allows you to play the card for the turn, and at end of turn you exile it, but can play it at a later turn. So theoretically, when you have 5 mana to spend, you could pay 1 mana to play the Loading Zone, and then you get to play Ouroboros. Move to combat. If your opponents have no interactions, all your board stands to gain 2 +1/+1 counters. Those stay on permanently, so if he comes back around your next turn, and he doesn't die, you're gonna have a formidable force. There's some other cards that work really well with it. Turret Symbiosis. This card just allows you to draw cards for the most amount of counters a creature may get on your turn. Works really good with things like Mossborn Hydra. Mossborn Hydra is a +1/+1 counting machine. Whenever you play a land, it doubles its +1/+1 counters. So this would help Turret Symbiosis add more counters at a fast rate. I think these cards are all really powerful together. I think you'll see a lot of decks playing these cards. They seem very strong when you compare it with so many other cards that manipulate the +1/+1 counters in it. These are some really strong cards. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw some decks that had them, but yeah, look at those cards and I'm sure you'll be able to pair them together. Thank you for coming to Kris Talk.